Hi, I'm Bob Loeffler with Fearless Agent, coaching, training, and presentation products. You know, in my travels around the country speaking to groups of real estate agents, owners of real estate companies, managers, there's an observation I've made, and I'll bet you've made it too. I use this to illustrate it. This is a list of, it's a welcome new member list to the local board of realtors. And there's about 200 people on this list for a given month. And on the flip side, I've color-coded it. Now this big red group here represents statistically the number of agents that will not even renew their license in 2 years. They'll fail out of the business completely. This yellow group here, the next biggest group, represents the number of agents statistically they will renew their license, but they'll be either be in a constant state of failure, or let's just say they're going to be earning way below their potential. And this small green group here, that group is the group that statistically will be successful, earning an above average income. And of course, half of them did it by marrying the broker. So why is that? Well, here's one thing I've noticed. The entire real estate industry is telling you, go do this and you'll be successful. Go do this and you'll be successful. But the reality is, if you did the exact opposite, it would guarantee your success. So the question is, how do you keep from being in the red group or the yellow group? How do you earn your full worth in real estate and get into that little green group? Well, I call it the 2-2, 5 and 2. 2-2, 5 and 2. It's the knowledge that there are only 2 jobs that we have in this business that we ever get paid for. One is scheduling appointments to meet with people, and the other is getting signatures at those appointments. If those are the only 2 jobs that we ever get paid for, then we're going to stop doing a lot of the things that you see other agents doing, like talking about the market or making a flyer. Now, the second 2 is about the 2 ways to communicate. There's only 2 ways to communicate: to get an appointment scheduled and to get a signature. And when I say communicate, I'm not talking about tweets or emails or skywriting or smoke signals. No, I'm talking about those 2 ways to communicate: to get an appointment scheduled and to get a signature. And that's going to be a telephone conversation or a face-to-face conversation. Then there's the 5. There's only 5 types of clients or customers that we deal with. You've got buyers, you've got sellers, you've got for sale by owner sellers, you've got expired listing or canceled listing sellers, and then finally you've got investors. And everybody we deal with fits into one of those categories. So what if you had a set of words to say on the phone to get people to meet with you, and the words to say when you're face-to-face to get them to sign stuff, maybe some visual aids to back you up? You couldn't help but be successful, except that you'd still have 2 obstacles. And one of those, of course, is what do you say when they say, oh, we want to think about it, or we want to wait till the market gets better, or we want to use a discount agent, or we want to try it for sale by owner, or we want to fix it up before we put it on the market, or we want to rent it out instead of selling it, or we want to whatever. I guess I'd call that objection handling. And finally, you could be great at all of that stuff, and none of it will matter if you cannot manage your time. So I don't know if any of that made sense to you, but if it does, and you're earning less selling real estate than you wish you were, and you're willing to admit that you need help, then Fearless Agent is for you. If you're interested in coaching, one-on-one coaching, it all starts with a phone call and a free complimentary coaching session. If you're interested in any of our presentation products, you could go online to fearlessagent.com, or again, give me a call at 480-385-8810. And let's see if you've got what it takes to be a fearless agent. Thanks.